Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3. Today we are on the Cajon Pass. We're going to go from Barstow to Victorville. Now, this isn't the full route that we're going to play through today. This is a timetable route. The actual full route is actually, I've got a note of it somewhere, I can't remember. It's 80-something miles. 85 miles, so I've got it written down on a piece of paper here. The actual full route is 85 miles. We're doing, you can see in the top left hand corner, we're doing 28 miles of the route today in the BNSF ES44C4, which I'm just setting up now. I've just completed the training module for this loco. I think the brakes are set up. On screen there it says lead freight local, which, if I can remember correctly, these brakes are set up looking at that screen for us. So we're not actually starting this loco from a cold start, it looks. Hopefully I'm correct there. I think the brakes are set up anyway. I need to go back into the training and learn this correctly. But anyway, we're on a slight hill here, 0.7%. So let's just get underway. Release the independent brake. A little bit of power and release the independent brake as I learned in the training module, and away we go. Look at that, fantastic. What a beast of a machine. So we are going to be hauling some absolutely huge American freight today in this beast of a machine. The BNSF ES44C4. Now that's a bit of a mouthful. Game key provided free of charge from Dovetail Games, and this gameplay footage that you are actually watching, it's very important. This is pre-release gameplay footage that you're viewing today. I have access to the game prior to release, so this is pre-release gameplay footage that you're actually watching at the moment. And of course I'm going to be totally biased when it comes to this, because I do enjoy my freight trains. I've played just a tiny amount of this route so far, and from what I've seen, I'm loving it. It's absolutely fantastic. It's full of ups and downs, power on, brakes on, controlling the speed of your loco. It's brilliant. It's a fantastic route, and dare I say it, one of the best freight routes so far that I have been on, and I'm judging that solely from just the little amount that I've actually played of this so far. What I think it is absolutely awesome, this route. If you're into your freight trains, you're going to love it. Let's just have a quick look at the map. I'm not going to go into great detail here, but just look at that yard there. I'll just scroll through it. Again, I'm not going to go into great detail, but I'll just give you a rough idea of the map. There, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. I like the freight trains, so I'm biased, but this is absolutely amazing. You've got steep hills, you're up and down, you've got to control the loco, control the brakes, control the power, and you actually feel the power as well. What a beast of a machine, absolutely fantastic. Anyway, Victorville, 27 miles to go. So if I stand correct, we're just hauling out of Barstow now, on its way to Victorville, climbing a 0.7% grade. Number 6 on the power. I'm not an expert player when it comes to trains, so I may do things wrong. There's plenty of experts out there, I know, but there's also a majority of players who are at my level playing this. Everything I've learnt about trains, I've learnt from playing Train Simulator and Train Sim World. I purchased Train Sim World a few years ago when it first came out, and I've not stopped playing it since. I actually came off consoles. I was a console player. I came off the consoles to play games such as Train Simulator. But of course now we've got Train Sim World, which is available on consoles. Absolutely fantastic. We're still climbing, 1% grade. Still got 27 miles to go. I'm still learning this loco, I'm still learning this route, so as we go along I'm learning this route. Absolutely fantastic routes from what I've played so far. Out of all the free routes available with Train Sim World 3, I think this may be my favourite. Look at that, what a beast. You can actually see the curvature of the track at the back if you look at the containers as well, where they come over the crest, what we've just gone over. I presume we're on a straight now. You can actually see the curvature as the containers, the wagons at the back are still climbing the hill there. Fantastic. They're still climbing actually. 0.6%, I think it was 0.7 before. Full power. Now we do have dynamic weather in this. We may not see possibly that in action because I don't think it's going to snow out here in the middle of summer in the desert, or I don't think it's going to rain. I've got it set on dynamic weather, but it's set in August, so we're not going to see any snow or any thunder possibly, or rain. Most definitely I wouldn't have thought we're going to see any snow out here at this time of year. I don't know the climate out here, but it looks mighty hot and dry. So we've done 2 miles so far, 25 miles to go. Enjoy the view. And just in case you don't know, you do get the BNSF ES44C4 -2, I think it is, as well, with this DLC on the Cajon pass here. $85 miles long. We've actually got an 85-mile route here. But we're only doing, what was it, 28 miles, I think it was. We're only doing 28 miles today from Barstow to Victorville. Oh, look at that, got some wheel slip there, so I've sort of come over the brow of that hill and been going down. I felt like a kick in the loco, I actually felt that. A little bit of wheel slip there. Just put the brakes on a little bit because I don't know how steep this is going to go. I don't want the loco to run away from me. I'll set up the dynamic brakes. I'll put them in setup just in case. We'll put it on 1. I don't know how steep this is going to go. I don't know the route, you see. I'm still learning it. Well, I'll just prep myself just in case it gets really steep and this loco begins to run away from me. I want to make sure we keep control of this beastie. Still a learner driver on the route here. Don't want to derail it. What a mega machine this is. Powering through America. Possibly being a little bit overcautious on the brakes here, but I do not know this route at all. I'll just knock this off. I'll just put it back down to set. Throttle is off, of course. You can't use the dynamic brakes with the throttle off. If then dynamic brakes are not moving, or you cannot move that lever, it's because you've got the throttle on. You've got to keep the throttle off to use the dynamic brakes. All covered in the training modules. Let's just knock it off as we're climbing now, so all the brakes are off and we need to put the power back on. It's going to be a roller coaster of a ride, I think this is. I don't know a great deal about the line. There's going to be a lot of people out there, a lot of players such as me who don't know a great deal about the line. There's going to be a lot of players out there who know absolutely everything. I'm sort of mediocre, I'm sort of in the middle. But I've said it before in the videos, if you're a new player or you want to get into this game, it is very, very easy to get into. What a beast, look at that. Photo opportunity, taking a few screenshots here. Of course, follow me on social media, subscribe to the channel, lots of train videos. I post the pictures, generally go up on Twitter, Facebook and in the community section on this YouTube channel. Possibility of a giveaway coming up of a few game keys for this, so look out for that one. Game keys, if I do get the game keys to give away, will have been provided by Dovetail Games, so look out for future giveaways regarding Train Sim World 3 in the upcoming days. I might struggle giving them away actually, because we get very little comments and very little thumbs up, and when the thumbs up aren't going on the videos, then we do struggle with the algorithm on YouTube. So if you can smack the like button, that would be fantastic. I don't know how to do the giveaway. I might just put a video up, title it giveaway, and anybody who's interested just put their names in the comment section below, and we'll randomly pick a winner. I should be getting game keys for all platforms, so that's the Xbox, PlayStation and PC. So look out for a future video regarding the possibility of the giveaway coming up. Set up the dynamic just in case. You have to put the dynamic brake there, what I've just put into setup. If you remember from the training module, you have to put it in setup for at least 10 seconds. I thought I saw a crossing, so we'll take that off. I'm not going to need that. We're going back up. It's full of ups and downs. This route. Oh, here's the crossing here. Oh, the car's not moving, is it? Oh, we're going to have a crash on the crossing. Did that car move? I was under the impression there that that car was actually going to cross that crossing. I don't know, did it? Did it go from one side to the other? So we've covered approximately 8 miles of this route so far. 85 miles in total this route is. And remember, we're only doing 28 miles of it in this video today. Hauling huge, heavy American freight along the Cajon Pass. Barstow to Victorville today. That's our job as a train driver today in Chasing World 3. If you've got this route, if you're watching this video later on after the game's been released and you've been on this route, what do you think of it? Thoughts and comments in the video section below. Bit of wheel slip there on the throttle. We're going up. I don't know if it was a bit aggressive on the throttle there, but we had a massive kick of wheel slip there. Still learning this loco. Bit of an amateur on it really. So don't laugh at me train driving. Did you see that tipper truck there on the left? It sort of somersaulted in the road and flipped around to go the opposite direction. That was quite amusing. Hope the train doesn't do that. It's just how we program the cars, isn't it, with the distances, so you go from one end and back to the other, I think. But that was quite amusing. Pre-release gameplay, by the way. You know, this is not the final version that's going to hit the retail shops of Winterfall. This is pre-release gameplay footage. I don't know what build this is. Still climbing here. It's a roller coaster of a route. hauling heavy American freight. Absolutely awesome. I like the freight trains. We're going down. Actually got a sense of going down then without actually looking at the bottom right hand corner. We're going up now. Powering off, power on, power off, brake on, brake off. Keep control of the loco. $17 miles to go. Just look at that, what a machine. Superb. When you play on this Cajon Pass, you really get a feel of the braking systems when you're actually going down the really steep parts. It's really good. A lot of players are really passionate about the sounds of the trains. I don't know what all these trains sound like in real life, but regarding the sounds, to me, I think they're great. I'm loving the sounds in this Train Sim World 3. The audio is a lot better. Miles to go. We are really ploughing along now this route, covering some ground. Absolutely fantastic day for driving a train out here. I wonder what it's like in a storm. I'll have to do that on dynamic weather. Look out for that video. I'll have to have a go. I'll have to have a play about with this dynamic weather system, which is new in Train Sim World 3. The audio has been improved, dynamic weather, lots of things are being improved. And it's looking mighty good. course, I am a fan of Train Sim World. I do like playing Train Sim World, the Train Sim World series, so, you know, I'm possibly going to be a bit biased, because I do like the game. I'm not trying to sell it in any way. You make your own minds up. You know, I do like the Train Sim World series. Still climbing slightly here. Cruising along just under the speed limit, which is 55 miles an hour it looks like. We're doing 53. Had a few stutters back there. Hopefully when this hits the stores, the game would have been hopefully it's been optimized just a little bit more. I had a few stutters just back there then. Just a reminder, this is pre-release gameplay. Now we're going down slightly. We're not on the steepest section of the Cajon Pass, it doesn't look like. I don't know the Cajon Pass very well at all, but I know there is much steeper sections than this. This is the easy section it looks like we're running along today. This is my first. This is actually my first drive on it. Really, the others have been just been training modules that I've done. I think I did a bit of shunting in one of the yards, which was absolutely fabulous. From what I've seen of this route so far, it's awesome, very good. What are you thinking of it so far? From what you've seen so far on the video, let me know what you're thinking of the route so far in the comments section below. Say hello. I'll give you the thumbs up. Is this a crossing here? No. Do 2 more miles till we get into Victorville. mean, this is great. It just feels so immersive to play through. It gives the players such an immersive world to play through on this Cajon Pass. But then again, I like the freight trains. Absolutely fantastic. Seems to be plenty of detail as well as we go along. Oh, look at this, a little bit of eye candy coming down the line. Nice. What have we got on the right hand side? It's not a lake, is it? Is it a lake or a solar powered are they solar panels that we're coming up to? I don't know. We do have plenty to look at. Plenty to look at as we go along here. It's not just desert, lots of buildings and infrastructure as we go along this route that's being put in. They're solar panels, aren't they then? Are they solar panels? Can't quite tell. Maybe solar panels. Look at that, what a beast. Right, yes, the solar panels. Solar panel on the right hand side. I hope they're providing a lot more cheaper energy to America than what the energy providers are actually charging people here. Oh, look at that. Achievement unlocked, bottom right hand corner. Wow. What a beast of a machine. Look at this. It's a big one. Superb. You've got to have loved that. Massive loco, massive train, powering through the Cajon Pass with all our freight today. What we got? Oh, 8.3 miles to go. Remember, this route is actually 85 miles long. We're only doing just a short section of it today. We're covering just 28 miles. This route will give you, as a player, you know, you've got to keep control of this loco as you go up and down. This roller coaster of a railroad track. There's the valve if you want to switch it off inside. I'm using a lot of the keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, you're really going to have to master this machine on some of the sections of this track. We're not really seeing any of the majorly steep parts today. That will be in another video. There's an absolutely fantastic training module which teaches you how to do the brakes on this loco going down the steep sections. Well worth playing through. So it's well worth playing through that particular training module before you actually come onto this route if you're not that familiar with the braking systems. Of course, to the professionals out there, the pro players, you can just get straight in and haul this freight along the Cajon Pass here. Hopefully without any problems. 6.1 miles to go to Victorville. Looks like we're passing some sort of industry there, just on the left hand side. It's probably a timetable or scenario where you actually go in there and load up. I don't know, I've not done that yet, but no doubt I will find out. Looks like some sort of power station. It's not cement, it's not a cement area, is it? I think it's a cement place down at Victorville. I don't know. Anyway, that's some sort of industry up there. Let me know in the comment section below what industry that is if you do know the area. Could be cement. I could be wrong, I probably am. Look at the detail here. It's nice to see these buildings as you're going along. There's enough detail, I think, to keep the player satisfied. I mean, yeah. It's one thing I don't like is when the place is empty, but we're going along here and there's plenty to see as a player to look at. Absolutely, yeah, it's very good. Dynamic brake. Put it on setup. Oh, we're going up now. I will just prep it because we've got 3.6 miles to go. So I'll just leave that dynamic brake on setup. think I better take it off. I think I've done that a bit prematurely. We are actually climbing. Halp icon in the top right hand corner says we are approaching a yellow light, so we should be slowing down for these yellow lights. So I'll use the little hill that we're climbing to slow the train down a bit, but I think I'm going to have to power up. I don't want to come to a stop. The 85-mile-an-hour speed limit we're approaching. We're well underneath the speed limit. What a machine. So we're rolling into Victorville. Approaching a yellow light here, 35-mile-an-hour speed restriction. We're well under, no problem there. No problem regarding speeding. I'm a bit cautious about going too fast because they're not the easiest of trains to stop, this isn't. And I'm a bit of a novice, I'm still learning it. To take it steady on your first run, driver. .7 miles to go of this 28-mile route that we've covered. Full route again, it's 85 miles long, 85 miles long. We've got bigger routes in Train Sim World 3. And this is just a short playthrough of one of the routes that is available. We get two other routes as well. And if you're a fan of freight trains, I would suspect you're going to enjoy this one. Close now to our destination, our final stop. like we're approaching a bridge here. Looks like we're crossing the river up ahead. I just caught out the corner of my eye a bridge. Never been in here before. This is my first time, I think. Only done a little bit on this route so far. From what I've played previously, I'm already a fan of it. I presume this possibly crosses over a river. I'll go out in the outside view and we'll have a look at this because I bet it looks awesome. Just as I get to the end here, I'll see if I can get myself a good screenshot as we come along here. Just take the hood off. One key on the PC keyboard removes the hood, so you can get your screenshots. There we go, look at that, fantastic. Rolling slowly into Victorville now as we come to the end of this particular timetable route. And as a player of the Train Sim World Series from right at the start, right from day one, when it was first released, I can say I absolutely enjoyed this run. Fantastic. Loved it. Brilliant. Superb. Magnificent. The immersion is fantastic. It's a lot better than what it previously is in the other titles in the past Train Sim World series. It's quite immersive. It's an awful lot better. Immersion, from my point of view, is a lot better than what it's ever been in the Train Sim World series. Train Sim World 3, folks. If you buy it, I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you're going to have a great time playing it. So we've got to just stop. I've got this in feet. I don't know if I can change it. I've not changed any of the settings. I think I added to meters on Train Sim World 2. I presume we can put it in meters in Train Sim World 3, so that's possibly available in the menu settings. I've got this in feet. Awesome machine. It's good to see that they've made the effort. If you look at some of the assets, particularly the cars out there and trucks, they've actually got dust on them, sand on them. going to be a very sandy, dusty environment, so at least the assets and the, you know, the build the cars and things actually have got the rust on them. They look pretty rusty, as though they actually belong in this environment in the game. Now, if you get too hot, you can put your fan on, Luke, and you can control the speed up there. It gets quite hot out here. Just put that on, just cool down. So we're rolling now into Victorville, where we will be stopping. So if you're still here, if you can smack that like button, that would be fantastic, because it helps out on the YouTube algorithm. Say hello in the comment section below, and there will be plenty more from Chainsaw World 3 coming in the future. I'll use the automatic brake, I think, just to slow down here. I think I can use that. I might just overshoot just a little bit. It's not the easiest train to stop this due to all the weight behind us. We've got some mega freight on today. But I should get pretty close to that icon stop sign as we stop in Victorville. There we go, objective complete. So performance breakdown, I suppose I didn't do too bad there. I don't think I did any overspeeding, and I got the gold. Played like a pro. Look at that, absolutely fantastic. Fully enjoyed that. Chainsaw World 3 will be out in store shortly, if not already. And what you just watched was pre-release access gameplay. So thanks for watching.